What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Georgia versus Missouri Week 10 college football matchup going down Saturday, November 4th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Georgia and Missouri. It's a pretty good matchup in the SECs. You got the undefeated Georgia Bulldogs, number 2 in the playoff rankings right now. Meanwhile, the Missouri Tigers looking to create some havoc at top of the mountain as Georgia 8-0 on the year, 3-5 against the number after a 43-20 win over Florida in that world's largest cocktail party last week on the road. Well, I should say on a neutral field, but it was in Jacksonville, so take that for what it's worth. Meanwhile, Missouri 7-1 on the year, 5-3 against the number after a 34-12 win over South Carolina in their last matchup. And that was prior to their bye week, too. They've had their bye week to prepare for Georgia and this game. Now, you look at Georgia, right, and I think a case could be made on both sides in this game. But I'll look at Georgia first, and I'll look at the pros and cons for Georgia. Pros, this is an offense that's picked it up lately, for a team that through the first couple games of SEC play looked like they were just going to try to win games with defense and just get in and get out, scoring 27 against Auburn in a 7-point win, 24 against South Carolina. They put up 51 against Kentucky, 37 against Vandy, and 43 against Florida. So that's the case for Georgia. Another case for Georgia is that this kind of feels like the same situation that we saw last year, where Georgia was slighted in the college football rankings. A lot of folks thought they should have been number 1. Tennessee opened up at number 1. But this has a little bit of a different feel, as Georgia was slated to take on Tennessee the next week, and they had motivation to beat them there. They only have motivation here to try to leap over Ohio State in the rankings, but that just leaves Missouri on the other side of it. Now, can Missouri handle it? Some people will say yes, some people will say no. Missouri, they've been able to put up 30-plus in the majority of their games this season. The only one they didn't was that narrow win over Middle Tennessee. But since then, 30 against K-State, 34 against Memphis, 38, 39, 38 against Vandy, LSU, and Kentucky, and then the blowout win over South Carolina. And this is a Missouri team that can air out the football. They're top 20 in passing offense, but they're going up against the top 15 defense, 14th ranked pass defense in Georgia. So I could try to get on the case of Georgia laying the points here, but again, we've seen Georgia play with their food at times this season. But again, last time they were in a high-profile situation like this at home, they beat up on Kentucky 51-13. So you could see the case to be made for both in this game. But the way that I'm going here, I'm looking at the over 55.5. Like I said, you've seen an uptick in Georgia's offense in recent weeks. And I think that's going to continue here, against a Missouri defense that's found themselves putting this team in a lot of higher scoring games, especially with Georgia being able to pass the football. Normally, we've seen Georgia in recent years as a rush-first, heavy run kind of team. This year, they're top 5 in passing, top 25 in passing attempts per game, and that's the one area where you can really attack Missouri's defense is through the air. Missouri with Brady Cook hasn't been as impressive in recent weeks. He's only thrown for 198 yards against South Carolina, 167 against Kentucky, but I still think he'll, air it out here, try to put on a show. I think 55.5 just too low in this one. I could see this game getting well into the 60s, maybe even the 70s in this game. So give me the over 55.5 in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.